Proud of our first quarter. I thought we played with a lot of heart and a lot of energy, and I thought Kennedy got us off to a great start. And I thought we played really well, up 19-11, and we got a good start in the second quarter, and then it didn't finish the way we wanted to. But give Indiana credit. I thought Cahill was just really good on the boards, and Buss obviously is a heck of a player. So they pass the ball so well and move it. They're tough to defend, and they played really well today. So we give them credit, and on to the Big Ten tournament.
Well, I know, like, I haven't been shooting the ball as well in Big Ten. So last game, it was like they sagged off of me. So I just wanted to get myself going and be a better contributor to my team this game. We don't know.
Yeah, she hurt her finger, and then she tried to wrap it and come back, and was in too much pain. So we'll find out.
I think we came out with a lot of energy. And I think that with our team that we need to come out with energy every possession, or we kind of fall off of where we can be.
Yeah, I agree. We came out with a lot of energy and a lot of talk, and I think that helped us on defense. And then we got to continue that throughout the game, and I think that'll help us.
Alex brings so much to our team, fight in every category. So, it's sad to see her go, but then we should have been able to finish the game strong and do it for her too.
Just being able to all of us contribute and try to win for Al as well.
I believe in the second half we kind of fell off with our energy and defensive effort and fight. So I think that coming out with energy the second half would have helped us tremendously.
Yeah, I agree. And I think talking on defense brings us a lot of energy. So if we can just get our talk up and find that energy in the second half, it would be a different game. A lot of things, but it's exciting and it's sad. I just had a lot of emotions, but I'm just really happy that my teammates just made this day really special for me and the coaches, so I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, I thought we handled it really well in the first half, and we fought and stayed together. And, one thing Alex does is at the start of quarters, she makes shots for us. And the third quarter, we just didn't get off to a very good start offensively. And I think, just not having her presence out there, she kind of gets us going a lot of times in the quarters, especially the third quarter. And I think we missed her, that presence for sure. Yeah, I think their offensive rebound. Cahill did a really good job going to the boards. We didn't really find her on the glass enough, and I thought that her 7 offensive rebounds really was a difference maker. And the one thing, Indiana passes so well, so when you give them second chances, they're just really efficient offensively, and giving them some second looks are definitely hurt us. And give up 19 second chance points definitely hurt us. Yeah, I think maybe not having Alex, our depth wasn't quite as good, especially inside, and probably Cahill, and we had to work really hard. Anderson's such a physical player that, we had to work hard to keep her off the block and maybe wore down our post a little bit in the second half. Yeah, I didn't feel like we found him very well. It seemed like she was crashing from the high post, and we just didn't do a good job of. And we were trying to leave the zone and hit somebody, but we didn't hit her enough for sure. Yeah, Ashley is one of the greatest kids I've coached as far as her attitude, her team being a teammate, her unselfishness, being upbeat. And I've said a couple of times, in today's society, you just don't see as many kids that can come off the bench and whether they play or not have a great attitude. And she's a great role model for young kids as far as having the right attitude, putting the team first. As a coach, is probably something that means the most to you when you have players put the team before themselves. And she did that extremely well and has done that for 4 years. Yeah, I think just coming ready to work every day, coming with a great attitude. Energy is contagious, and she every day shows up with a smile on her face and ready to go to work and ready to get better. She doesn't ever seem like she's down. Even if she's have a bad day, you'd never know it because when we start practice, she's ready to go. And she was a really good role model for our young kids that way. Yeah, just the ability to finish. I think, to play somebody as good as Indiana, a team that's probably going to be in the NCAA tournament, you have to finish both halves and play. And, I think maybe our young kids, their ability to step up and make plays is good, but ability to play both halves really well. I think Petra played great in the second half, and she's a smart kid and need her to play 2 halves. And I think Courtney as well and Allie they've been good for 1 half here or there, but we just haven't seen the 2 halves as much as we need to against the good teams. They have 3 seniors and 2 juniors, and those kids have been starting for 3 years. That's been the same starting 5 basically for 3 years. So they're a veteran and they show up every half. Yeah, we're 0-0, and let's go. Let's win the first game and play great, and then we'll worry about the second day from there. I told them pack a lot of clothes and let's make a run, and let's be in Indy for a while. Yeah, I don't think it's too hard. As a coach, you got to reset, and you're moving on to the next thing. And if you're thinking about the past, then you're probably not doing a great job for your team. And I think our coaching staff's done a really good job. We had 2 great recruits here today, and Adea Moore, who signed with us. She averaged almost a triple-double this year, and then we had Shanice Lewis, won 4 state championships, and one of the best point guards in the country. So we're excited about the future and the kids we have returning with those incoming. The future is really bright. Yeah, obviously very concerning because she's such a great player. Now, if anybody can play with an injury, it's Alex. And last year she had 2 thumbs wrapped up and did a lot of good things. So we'll find out what it is, but she is one of the toughest kids I've coached, and if there's a way to do it, she'll find a way. Yeah, I think we got to play 2 halves, and we played a great first half today. And the one thing with a team like Indiana, the start of the third quarter I thought was really important, and we had to set the tone, and they did. We didn't. They came out and set the tone in the third quarter, and that changed the momentum of the game.